Well, England and Argentina is a rivalry with a long history, during which both teams have had their moments of triumph over each other. England in the 1966 quarter-final, of course, and Argentina in the quarter-final of 1986, most famously. But past results mean nothing here. Forget whatever script you've read. Anything can happen once that whistle goes. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Time to buckle up. Here we go.
Well, it's difficult to gauge just how the sides really match up, Peter, when there's so much...
Tries a shot! Off the post! Montiel. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero. Describe...
Goes for a shot! Goal, England! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
England, after 14 minutes, is number 9, Harry Kane!
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. James. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Martinez. And this is Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. O'Reilly. And here's Kane.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
In with the challenge. Look at the space here. It's loose and there's a chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Gordon. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
O'Reilly charging forward down that flank. Anderson. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. England just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for England, number 20, Madueke.
Away we go again.
Number 18.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 21, Eze.
That's really well manoeuvred. England come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Kane. Might be danger here. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain
The attendance for this
authoritativeness
match
in
was
everything they do now. If they want to
96,628.
kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Kane. So what can they make of this? Bellingham looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Rice. Anderson driving forwards. Oh, this is a great... Kane! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 9, Harry Kane.
England find a position of real strength now. Just about up to 75 minutes. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rodgers. Oh, good spread. Now Anderson, and it's Bellingham. Argentina can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rodgers. And here's Kane. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Kane. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass.
2 added minutes
Rice.
have been indicated.
Anderson. That's really nicely played. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And with that, the end. England really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, England and Argentina is a rivalry with a long history, during which both teams have had their moments of triumph over each other. England in the 1966 quarter-final, of course, and Argentina in the quarter-final of 1986, most famously. But past results mean nothing here. Forget whatever script you've read. Anything can happen once that whistle goes. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Time to buckle up. Here we go.
Well, it's difficult to gauge just how the sides really match up, Peter, when there's so much history and emotion involved in big games like this. Although the recent change in mood does suggest we'll be able to focus on just the football, and I'm hoping for a really open, lively game now.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a...
Oh, he's one on! Can he finish? Stones gets it away. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jordan Henderson, good-looking ball. That has been slung wide. Rice, that pass isn't the best. That's destined for the flank. And it's O'Reilly. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Kane. Good ball, good... O'Reilly! Goal, England! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marcó en el minuto 5 el dorsal 3.
So, a breakthrough already. Romero. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Montiel finding himself in space. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Montiel. Over to the right flank. And this is Messi. Rashford.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
O'Reilly. This might spell danger. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. And it's Bellingham. And this is Messi. And he is deftly away. Henderson wins the duel this time. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And here's Kane. Chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi powering forward here. Almada, and he's got away from him. He's onside. Great challenge, time to perfection. England do have a chance to counter here. Out towards the flank. Played out to the left flank. Rashford touches it back. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! But he's left disappointed. Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Gordon! And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's certainly onside here. And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. O'Reilly. That's a throw. England have scored 2 quick goals here. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Is there any support? And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Can he get it through? Now it's to Paul. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rashford. That is ended up in no man's land. McAllister has a look and plays it forward. And this is Messi. Rice gets a foot in here. Jordan Henderson. And here's Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
England get their 4th corner. Rice with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stones. Henderson. Goes for a shot! Off the post! O'Reilly receives it in a good position here. Now it's shapes to shoot! Well, that is remarkable.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
McAllister, and he thumps it clear. Romero. Now, can they get him away? Montiel in acres of space out wide. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. He's looking wide. Here's the return pass. Romero to McAllister. Messi. Kane. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Kane. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fernandez running with intent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rashford. Rashford gets on his bike and on the move. And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's only too happy to take that back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Gordon. And this is Kane. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Kane. He's having a shot! And a neat finish! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
El dorsal 9.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he's definitely on some decent chance! And that has flown over.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
James. And it's Henderson. And it's O'Reilly. Rashford. Knocks it out wide. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Messi. There's the shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. De Paul. And here's Messi. He's got away. Picks out big chance! No, got right underneath it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
James. Messi is onto this. O'Reilly.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Rashford.
descuento.
For Rice. And here's Kane. Now it's Kane! No, it's wide. Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's goal side. Pinches it off him. Jordan Henderson. Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. And he is dashing away. And this is Messi. Oh, he's on chance! Goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Gol de Argentina. El dorsal 10.
That's the end of the first 45.
England have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
England leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
Cambio de jugadores en Inglaterra. El dorsal 10.
So off we go again.
El dorsal 25.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Rashford. That has been cut short. England do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Konsa. Stones. Spence. And it's Henderson. Now it's Rashford. Nicely spread. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. Skims one in. Deftly away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. McAllister. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. And there's a searching pass. Real chance! It's hit the upright. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. They're back within reach. Sharp, Simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
El dorsal 20.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way through. Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Martinez. And here's Rashford. And it's made its way to him. Chance to shoot! And no mistake! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Rashford. This looks promising. Distributed tidily. No way through, so back it comes. Back where it came from. Lovely, now then. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Gordon. Konsa spots it and intercepts. And here's Kane. De Paul to McAllister. McAllister going forward. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's having a go! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Rashford. And it's Spence. Rashford. Now it's Gordon. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Kane. And a chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. And he can thump it away. Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kane. He might be in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Almada. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Martinez. Martinez! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en Inglaterra. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 7.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Argentina get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. And it's Spence. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Kane. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spence. And he's quick to return it. And he's straight offside. Martinez. Medina. And it's McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Fernandez. And Messi! It's a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
So could they be onto something here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Great chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. Has a look up and drives it forward. Fernandez. Konsa gets over and intercepts. Menu.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Martinez. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Spence. Played back into the centre. De Paul. Now Martinez. Played out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Martinez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now he's on his own! Almada, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Martinez.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tagliafico picks it up out wide. And it's been hooked away. Out of play for a throw. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Anderson. He's picked his way through. Anderson. He's found some space. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
England have the chance to go the other way. Menu. Rogers. And it's Menu. James. Menu. Kane. Gonzalez. McAllister. And it's Spence. Closing in on goal. And he was alert to it. McAllister looking understandably energised after his goal. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Now that's well seen too. Henderson sends that a long way. Spread to the right. It's a promising position. Martinez. Jordan Henderson. Menu. And Spence. Now it's Kane. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Spence. And this is shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. England visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Spence. No, that's been intercepted. Tagliafico. Now it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Rogers. And here's Menu. Spence ploughing through the middle. Now it's Kane. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Another one. This must be his personal high. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. The end of the game. Reflections?
England really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.